Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. In is Christian Yelich. RBI chance early on here with a man at third following the leadoff triple. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. In now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, number 7. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano onto the grass. And the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And this is low, ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Mitch Henniger. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down. And a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Coming to the plate now, Willie McCovey. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Line toward center field. Cruz is on his way home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Segura has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding in, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. One out. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here now is Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Zunino
sends that one out of play for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. This one's flared out toward left. Braun waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Brad Miller. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Gordon sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A changeup over the inside corner. Now a throw over. And again a throw. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Haniger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they will get he's in there. Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger.
Left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit out toward second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping up to the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a high pop-up. Leak just to the right of the mound. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. This is line to left. Haniger is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gordon has it in his tracks, and the inning. At the plate, Willie McCovey. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Willie McCovey.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
So striding forward now, Ryan Healy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
In there, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. A base hit in his first trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 3.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Zunino.
Mike Zunino is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's D. Gordon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Gonzalez comes set. 1-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a liner right at the third base. Stepping in, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Segura is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Over to McCovey, 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. On the ground up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Joaquin Soria is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
For the Brewers, number 48.
The 0-1 delivery.
Soria.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. And he's retired here, 1 away. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first base. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon racing back to the track. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Leake is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Willie McCovey. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next in at the plate is
designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
3rd baseman number 15.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in as he looks at ball one here. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Seager rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Stepping in and ready for a
catcher, Stephen Vogt. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47, Shane.
This is line to left. Haniger has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Braun now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a changeup here to start things out.
0-1, no strikes.
But that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ready one. Once again,
number 10, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Nick Vincent. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now it's 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up and a step off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Haniger.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball here. Here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ben Gamble will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Willie McCovey is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
A designated hitter.
Ryan Healy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that indeed...
So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the... In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Right fielder, Christian
And
Yelich.
the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
13,
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now Number 7. He was retired. Keon Broxton will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is... He's ready. Here's the first offering. Travis Shaw is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in now, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1. Alex Colomé will come on and make his. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
A fastball that just misses inside. Tap down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Number 71 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Nope. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Drury ranging into shallow right. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Mike Zunino. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. D. Gordon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Lorenzo Cain.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Right fielder.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. He has the possible go-ahead run. Roenis Aliyah will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Gamble has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Gene Segura.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Corey Knebel takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Corey Knebel.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Suarez is there, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
First baseman number 44.
Stepping into the box, Willie McCovey. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit out towards second. Spin throw to second for the force out, and the side. Digging in for his second at-bat.
First baseman number 23, Keon Broxton.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Popped high in the air. McCovey is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. At the plate, Ryan Healy 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Suarez has it. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
The catcher, number 3.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Matt Albert will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Stephen Vogt. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Gamble. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Ryan Braun on the night. Edwin Diaz jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lorenzo Cain. 3 hits, including a pair of triples on his line thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jeremy Jeffress jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I love this situation. 3-2 count. Bases loaded. Now, the pressure to me is on the pitcher. He walks him, he's going to walk in the winning run.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Nelson Cruz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Relay to first in time, and just like in is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Yelich.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. High pop-up. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Now he'll step off.
Healy.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Jeffress has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and we're headed to 13. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McCovey is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Into the box now, D. Gordon. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Now here's the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined hard to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready with the 1-1. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the. Here's Ryan Braun now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Number 60 enters from the first pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Ben Gamble.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 23.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 44.
Striding into the box, Willie McCovey. He was a double play victim last time around. Boone Logan is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitcher's pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez is retired to kick off the inning. Keon Broxton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. very high. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now.
One strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cano onto the grass. And the inning is. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI.
Ryan Healy.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. A fastball. Here as he'll take a look at ball. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. To short, hit hard. Scooped up, one there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Swing and a liner. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now the outfield signal to play. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a fastball just a bit up. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after them, make a swing of the bat.
Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the first pitch. Ben Gamel is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, second baseman, number 10,